Alright, let's do this. Alright guys, back with a Battlefront 2 video. Haven't made one in a real long time, so I want to try to get back into it. If you're new here, go ahead, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Let me know if there's something in particular you want discussed. I can really talk about anything as it pertains to this game. Today though, I want to talk about the game modes. I think there's 9 right now, and some of them honestly are terrible, some of them are really good, some of them are just, a little unbalanced. So, starting off with the hero modes, that hero starfighter mode, really good idea, not so much on the execution. Honestly, it's just the dogfighting is almost non-existent with this game. You're just spinning around in circles, trying to get an angle on somebody. The Millennium Falcon just gets destroyed immediately, and then it's almost like you're hoping for someone to crash. Use it to level up your hero starfighters. That's about it. It's not really that fun. Now the regular starfighter mode, I think it's good. I think it's a lot of fun. Like I said, the dogfighting is not great, but there's so much going on in those games that you don't really have to dogfight all that much. I enjoy playing it. I don't play it a ton, but I do enjoy it when I end up playing it. Some of the maps not quite a fan of, but in general I think it's really well done. The heroes versus villains, pretty much the standard for hero gameplay right now. Hero Showdown's alright, but heroes versus villains is where it's at. The problem is finding a balanced game of heroes versus villains is near impossible. It's almost always you're either destroying the other team or getting destroyed. Sometimes your teammates are just absolute garbage. Sometimes the other team is just have decided to do the good strategy of sticking together, so you can't really attack them. That being said, great game mode. Big fan. I play it a lot. It does make a lot of people rage, including me. But when it's balanced, it can be really fun. Hero Showdown, I liked it when I was playing with people, but just playing with a random, you never know what you're going to get. So I would say if you're playing with friends, definitely good for teaming up and playing some, for little variety. You got to choose different heroes all the time, so it's good fun. On to Galactic Assault. Initially, this was like the only mode I played, but with the length of some of the maps and the no map voting, you have to play the same map back to back. It becomes really tedious, and again, a lot of times the balance is off to where one team is just dominating, and no matter what you do, you really can't get a leg up because there's so many enemies. It's still fun from time to time. I still play it a good deal. I more often play it if I'm playing with someone who's streaming, like Paul John or somebody like that. But I mean, it's good. Could be better. I would put it in the middle of the pack in terms of, well, not in the middle, toward the top, I guess. Strike is garbage. I think some people like it. People obviously still play it, but it's awful. Like, just the balance of it is so terrible that most of the maps, one side is such an advantage, and just the maps aren't good for it. There's maybe 1 or 2 strike maps that I find okay, but in general I just think it's a terrible game mode, and if they got rid of it, good. That's all I say about that. I will touch, I know we have jetpack cargo, I'll touch on that. That got old really fast. I honestly haven't played it in a very long time. Maybe I should check it out to see if it's any better, but honestly, it grew very tiresome. So I would say if you like it, then you like it. Good for you, but I don't think it's a very good mode. It's just kind of boring and dull, in my opinion. Now, the two game modes that I play the most right now, Blast and Extraction. And honestly, I hated Blast when I first got the game. Now I love it. The matches aren't very long, but they're still fun. You don't have to play the same map back to back. You know, it's not. I mean, people still camp, but it's a lot more just going, running, and shooting. You don't have to worry about people just sitting in an objective. You don't have to go through a specific area. You can go around. You can go through the whole map. Very solid game mode. Now, as you could probably guess by the footage that I have rolling for this video, Extraction's my absolute favorite mode. So much fun to do. I don't think it'd be better with Heroes, even though some people have said that. I think it'd be extremely unbalanced and it would get very old very fast. But as it stands, I think it's amazing. They need to put it on more maps, because I can think of a few maps that it would work on just fine. Because playing the same two maps does get a little old, but it has that Blast feel where things are fast-paced and happening everywhere, but it has an objective, this constantly moving objective, that really makes for some really fun gameplay. As the game goes on, it kind of changes how you play. And despite the end of Jabba's Palace being kind of a cluster from time to time, I still enjoy the heck out of it. Curious what you guys think. What's your favorite game mode? What's your least favorite game mode? Anything like that. Those are my dogs barking in the background. They always like to do that when I'm trying to record. But yeah, hey, like, share, subscribe. I'm going to try to put out some videos, kind of podcasty, probably maybe rank some things, see what goes on. So anyway, thanks for watching.